Hello everybody and welcome to An Hour a Day. If you're looking for an hour of content brought to you each and every day, then this is the place to be. Today, as you can probably tell by the music, we are going to be playing Pokemon. Pokemon Ruby to be specific, the remake. And we're not just going to do a normal run through because that would be boring. We're doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. And not just the Pokemon Nuzlocke either, we're doing a Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke. Now, for those of you that don't know what this means, all of the Pokemon will be completely randomized, and the Nuzlocke rules are as follows. If a Pokemon dies, it is dead for good. The first Pokemon we encounter on each route will be our encounter for that route. If we fail to catch it, then no extra Pokemon for our team, unfortunately. And most importantly, we'll be playing on set mode and not switch. So whenever we defeat a Pokemon, we won't be given the option to swap out, which makes it more challenging. Okay. Now that's all the rules out of the way. I'd like to introduce Cheese to you. Cute little boy over there. He'll be chilling on the camera. He may or may not move. Depends how sleepy he is. But for now, let's get into it. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. And this is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times playing together as friends, and at times helping one another out. And sometimes we just like to have fun battling others like us. But as close as we are, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are still many mysteries surrounding Pokemon. I do research to try and unravel those Pokemon mysteries, but that's something or other. That went by too fast for me to read. What about you? Are you a boy or a girl? Will you give me your name too? Sure thing. My name is Carl. So you're Carl. Yes, I see. You're that Carl. You're the one who's moving to Littleroot Town, where I live. Are you ready? Your very own adventure is now about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, I expect we'll be meeting again soon. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. I unfortunately cannot read fast enough to keep up with that. But I'm sure he didn't say anything too important. Okay, and we shall begin. Ah, this music, it's wonderful. Carl, you're here at last. Wasn't it tough riding in the back of the bumpy moving truck all that way? Well, this is Littleroot Town. What do you think? This is going to be our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time, Carl. Come on, you have to see inside. See, Carl, isn't it nice in here too? The moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. Growl, growl, growl. Good input. Thanks for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. Close enough. Okay, growl, 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 yeah. Making me say all this ridiculous stuff. You should go and see your new room upstairs, Carl. Dad even bought a new clock for it to help celebrate the big move. You'll need to set the time, though. Very well. Let's go have a look. That's a nice Snorlax. Let's set the time. And it has been set to 16 and the minute to 10. How does it know my time? That's crazy. How do you like your new room, Carl? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs too. It really is so nice having Pokemon around to help us. Oh, but you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Okay, I'll play along, why not? Carl's notebook is full of adventure rules he jotted down. Adventure rule number 1, open the menu with the X button. Adventure rule number 2, record your progress with save. I don't think we needed that, but thank you regardless. Oh, Carl, quick, come quickly. It's the Petalburg gym. Maybe Dad will be on TV. Interviewer, ... We brought you this report live from in front of Petalburg gym. Next up, a special look at long-awaited meteor shower in the next star show. Oh, it's already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Very well. I suppose I can do that. What's up? Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're Carl, our new next door neighbour, welcome. We have a daughter about the same age as you. She has been so excited about making a new friend. She should be in her room upstairs. I hope you'll go and introduce yourself. I suppose I can. There she is. You wanna be buddies? Buddy old friend, old pal? Pokemon fully restored, items all ready, and... Huh? Who are you? She looks a bit full of herself there. Oh, you must be Carl. Your move was today, huh? Well, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I actually have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. And then when Professor Birch told me about you moving here, Carl. Well, I was hoping you would be nice and we could be friends. But that's just silly, isn't it? I've just met you, right, Carl? So what am I talking about? Okay, she's a little bit shy. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to be going out to help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Carl, I'll see you later. Righto. I think I hear someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? What should we do? Somebody has to go help. Help me. What happened to the girl that we just met? Wasn't she going to help him? Must have gotten lost on the way. Hello, you over there. Please help me out. In my bag there are some Pokeballs. Okay. Moment of truth. Time to see what our randomized Pokemon are. We have Doug Trio on the right. We have Spearow in the middle. And Leafeon on the left. That's an easy choice as far as I'm concerned. We're going to be taking Leafeon. A wild Registeel has appeared. Okay. That thing is going to explode on me. Is there any way I can live? We have to sand attack. Ah. Clear body registeel. Charge beam. Okay, that didn't hurt us too much. Did buff his special attack though. We're gonna have to tail whip because our tackle's not gonna do much damage. I already knew it had clear body, but I still tried to reduce its stats. Well, I'll be honest, I think we're cooked. But there is one rule that people normally use, and that's that the Nuzlocke doesn't start until you get Pokeballs. So we'll follow that rule as well. Because I don't think we're making it out of this. We do resist his moves, but he resists mine. If we can get a nice crit, there's a chance. And if I didn't waste 2 moves, then we probably would have been fine. Yep, just keep using that, that's fine by me. Oh, he crit there. That didn't do much for a crit. He's boosted special attack, so that does 2 now. Boosted again. We got him into the yellow. It's possible. Oh, it's doing 3, and he's boosted himself. It's gonna be close. Oh, we avoided the attack. That was huge. Yeah, Bulldoze is good, Bulldoze is good. Well, this is an interesting start to the run. Oh! He crit me with that. Come on, this needs to kill. We win those. Good XP as well. Level 6. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I went into the tall grass to survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. You saved my hide. Thanks a lot. Oh, but you're Norman's boy, Carl. I didn't even realise who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young man. This isn't a place for a chat though. Come along to my lab. Very well. Bum, bum. So Carl, I've heard so much about you from your father, but he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. If that's true, that was quite the performance back there. Looks like you really are your father's son. Oh yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out there, how about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? Okay. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Trico? Well, it's not Trico, but I would like to nickname it. Yep, that's the spirit, so what kind of name will you go with? Now, I did want to do a theme for my Pokemon nicknames, and me and my wife are watching Game of Thrones at the moment. So any Pokemon that I like, I'm going to name after characters I like, and any that I don't like so much will be for the characters that I despise. Leafeon is fine. I don't love it, I don't hate it. So who's a character that I'm indifferent about? There's so many characters, they're all running through my head right now. This shall be Grey Worm. What button is it to go across? I guess it'll just have to be lowercase, no problem. Okay. You know, if you work with your Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a pretty excellent trainer. My girl May happens to be out on Route 103 right now surveying Pokemon for me. It might not be a bad idea for you to head out that way yourself. What do you think? Sure. Great, I'm sure May will be happy to hear that too. She can help teach you what it means to be a trainer. Oh yes, and if you're ever lost along the way, use the area nav on your PokeNav Plus. You can use it to see how to get to Route 103, where May ought to be. And if you or your Pokemon get tired, get some rest back at your new house. Sure. So this is our Leafeon. The moves aren't looking great, to be honest. The stats aren't looking great either. Fast, tanky, physical attacker. Interesting. It does have an item, so let's see what that is. Everstone. Not a good item either. Well, I think we're on our way now. Let's go meet up with May. On Route 103 it said. Since we don't have Pokeballs yet, we can't catch anything. But this would have been my encounter had we had balls. Clam Pearl, I don't care for it. I don't hate it again. Indifferent. Oh, Trevenant. That would be cool, but we do already have a grass type. And we wouldn't be able to damage it since it's Ghost. Although there is a special mechanic in this remake. I'll get to it in a bit. Hi there, I work at the Pokemart. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer, am I right? Okay. Being super kind-hearted as I am, I'm going to give you useful advice. First of all, that's a Pokemart there. Just look for the blue route. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. I'd like you to have these as part of a special promotion. Carl obtained potions and put them in the medicine pocket. Potions can be used any time, so they can be very useful to have. And this is a Pokemon Center. Look for a red roof. Ask a woman inside and she'll restore your Pokemon's health. That's it. That was the advice from me, the supremely kind-hearted clerk. Have a great journey. That's some pretty funny dialogue. And we shall proceed to meet with May, who should be just up here. Meowstic. Meowstic's cool, I don't mind it. Psychic type. Let's see, on Route 103 I found this Pokemon, and this one too. Oh, hey Carl. What's that? Oh, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well then, why don't we go ahead and have a quick battle? I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is really like. You were challenged by Cool Trainer Anne. Cool Trainer Anne sent out Monferno. Fellas, we are cooked. That is a direct counter to us. I have to hope that he doesn't have a fire type move. We're just going to sand attack, lower its accuracy. Scratch, that's fine. We'll do it a couple of times. Scratch still hits with 2 accuracy lowers. We'll go for number 3. Still hits, okay. He never misses. 4 times accuracy down. Now he misses, okay. Let's start tackling them. Oh, that's some good damage. He does have Ember. I think that was 5 damage? So we can tank 2 more of those. Scratch. Okay. I don't think we needed to do the sand attacks. We have high defense, but we didn't have particularly high special defense, I don't think. No, it's actually quite low. Interesting. Wow, that's great, Carl. You're pretty good. Received 200 poker dollars for winning. It was a good battle, thanks. Let me heal up both our parties real quick. Thanks, I'll take it. Your team's health was restored. Wow, I think I know why my dad has his eye on you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon and you've already got that strong of a bond. I bet you could probably befriend any kind of Pokemon you meet. Phew, I guess I'd better head back to the lab. Okay, back we go. So we are currently 2 for 2 on battles. We'll take that. Carl, over here. Let's hurry back to Little Roots. I say 2 for 2. 1 was a wild battle. Doesn't really count. So we're 1 for 1. Oh, Carl, over here. So I hear you beat May on your first try. That's amazing. May's been helping my research for a long time, so she has a pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. Carl, I ordered this Pokédex for my research, but I think you should take it. The Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My girl May takes hers with her everywhere she goes. Whenever she catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokédex, why, she comes to seek me. Out wherever I am in the field and show me. The Pokemon and people you will meet and the great expanse of nature that lies before you. Experience them both while you fill in your Pokédex. I'd love it if your world seemed wider than ever. Though I'd love it even more if you came back from time to time to show me what progress you've made. I'm getting the itch to get out and do fieldwork again. Oh wow, Carl, now you've got a Pokédex too. That's great, just like me. Then here, I'll give you something too. Some Pokeballs that you can use to catch wild Pokemon. And the Nuzlocke has officially begun. Time to lock in. If you catch a Pokemon in the wild and battle together with it for a while, it will grow stronger for you. Take that as a bit of advice from a more experienced trainer like me. I'm going to get ready to head out from Littleroot soon myself. I can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon I'm going to meet. Let's both do our best on our journeys, Carl. She has no idea how prepared I am for this. Many hours of playtime. Okay. Carl, wait! Carl, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon. You got it from the Professor? How nice. You are your father's child, alright. You look good together with a Pokemon. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey. Okay, goodbye, Mom. And with that, the introduction is complete. Let's make sure we have our settings right. Okay. Battle style set. That's the important one. Okay. Let's do a quick save as well. Very good. Let's be on our way. Carl! Let me go. This is from my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before. Your PokéNav Plus has been updated. The DexNav function has been added to your PokéNav Plus. The app I just added to your PokéNav Plus is called the DexNav. It can tell you lots about the Pokemon living in the area and that kind of stuff. It's a handy app to have if you're trying to catch lots of different Pokemon. Alright, guess it's about time I use the DexNav to do some more Pokemon catching myself. Carl, you should use those Pokeballs I gave you earlier to do a bit of catching too. Yes. Time for our first encounter of the Nuzlocke. Now, what I was mentioning earlier, on this game, the remake, you have a 100% catch rate on your first encounter. You don't even need to damage it. And our encounter is Trevenant. So we're doubling down on the grass types, but it is Ghost, which is very useful. And I think he's just a really cool Pokemon. Trevenant was caught. And since this is a very cool Pokemon, it needs a cool nickname. So this shall be Tyrion Lannister. That's about right. Jolly good. Let's have a quick look at him. Tyrion. Horn Leech. That does a lot of damage. Wow. Tackle, Confuse Ray. And it is a physical attacker as well by the looks of it, so this is going to be very powerful. Might even want to use him. He's only got 15 health. Let's battle something. Try and get him a level or two. Carl, over here. See that right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. And look here, if you check your DexNav, alright. It looks like that Pokemon knows a pretty rare move too. Carl, try getting closer, real nice and slow. Okay, that's what it said in a book I read. So this doesn't matter too much, because I'm not going to be able to do this for the Nuzlocke. You're almost there. Slowly, slowly. Remember, yep. Just let me go, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's try and get some XP for our Trevenant. Trevenant versus Trevenant. But it's a ghost type, so I won't be able to affect it. So let's just run away. I guess we'll go to the next area. Also buy some supplies whilst we're at it. So we have 9 Pokeballs, 11 potions. Let's get a couple of antidotes. We'll just get 3. And we'll get 10 Pokeballs. That'll do for now. Okay, we've got 2 more encounters we can get here. Route 103. Cherubi. Okay. I'm seeing a theme here with all of our Pokemon. They're all grass type. I'm not sure how I feel about that. We've got a big weakness on our team. I do have a history with Cherubi. It was my first ever shiny. Morning Sun, and it's healing, isn't it? Of course it is. This may take some time. Morning sun again. Okay, if I can get it into the yellow and then use a ball, that would be ideal. I could try a Horn Leech. It is powerful, but he does resist it. Hopefully we don't kill it. Oh no, we're good. It heals as well, good to know. It's in the yellow. Let's try throwing a ball. One, two, and it broke free. Let's try another tackle. Hope it doesn't use a morning sun. Okay, and we'll throw a ball again. One, two, three. Ugh. So close. Close but no cigar. One, two, three. And the Cherubi is ours. Now, not only is it my first ever shiny, but it's my only ever legitimate shiny. So, I feel like we've got to give it a good name for that reason. So we have Tyrion Lannister. This shall be my second favourite Lannister. Jaime. Even though it's a woman. It's a woman, it's a female. That's the right way of saying it. Okay. We'll go and heal up our new Cherubi. Or Jaime, should I say. Grass, grass, grass. Okay, so I need something to cover my weakness. So water would be great. Let's get our third encounter here. Route 102. I mean, I asked for water and Primal Kyogre is a water type. It's a little bit frightening. And there's a good chance we can't catch its thing. 15 to 7. How much damage is that? 8 damage, I think. Use a tackle. Oh, that hurts. That didn't do enough. Alright, swap to... He's not going to be able to take that. Gotta swap to Grey Worm here. Might throw some sand attacks out. Try and reduce the damage we're taking. This is going to have a very difficult catch rate. Water Pulse in the rain. Okay, not too much because we resist it. This is our second sound attack. We're going to use as many as I can. Number 3. It caps at 6, that's why I'm counting. 6 damage. So I am in crit range here. But I will risk it. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. Okay. Now I am going to swap to Jaime to try and do a little bit of chip damage. If he hits at us at any point, we have to swap back out. And he does hit us. Oof. Swapping back out. We need to do some healing. The team's looking in dire straits. Okay. We've got plenty of potions, this is fine. Gonna heal Tyrion. Ancient power. Ooh, okay. Heal Grey Worm. I don't know if it would live a tackle from Grey Worm, that's why I want to swap to Tyrion to tackle. We don't want to risk killing it. Water Pulse avoided, good. We use a tackle. Water Pulse again. Big damage. Tackle. I think we can get away with one more tackle. But we need to make sure we don't die first. So heal back up. We just need to heal, stall until he gets a miss. Like that, perfect. Now, I'm going to tackle one more time. Please do not crit. Ancient power. Okay. Tackle. It killed. It crit. We needed it to be as low as possible to stand a chance of catching it. At least we get some big XP. Tyrion's gone straight to level 4. Straight to level 5. Astonish. Grey Worm leveled up as well. And Jamie is skipping levels as well. Okay, so we miss out on the Kyogre. It was going to be a bit of a stretch to try and catch that, to be honest. But we got a decent start for our team now. We don't have to grind them in the grass. We did need that last hit though. Without it, we weren't going to catch it. Okay, I'll lead with Tyrion. He's got that resistance to physical moves. And he can just confuse them if it's not a good matchup for him as well. Okay, I'm not going to bother reading all of these dialogues. There's not much point to them. Corphish. Well, this is a good matchup. Tyrion grew to level 6. Nice and easy. Let's swap to Cherubi now. I like to try and keep my team evenly leveled. Turtwig, okay. Grass. I do like Turtwig. I love Gen 4 in general. This is going to be a bit of a slow battle if I use him. Let's do it, why not? He should be able to win it. Although 5 damage, I don't think he does win. I can heal. I really shouldn't have to heal in these early battles like this. That one did 3, so 5 must have been a high roll. That one did 3 again. Three. We can take another one. We win these. We win these every day. Although we shouldn't really be risking ourselves to dying to a crit. We're going to be going back to heal every 5 seconds by the looks of it. That is the early game, unfortunately. Until we unlock the XP share. Thanking you. So our current objective, as far as the story is concerned, is to go and meet up with our dad, who's in the next town's gym. And we're just fighting the trainers along the way, getting any encounters and Pokemon we can. It's a Blastoise, it's a Mega Blastoise. Oh, he looks pretty cool. If only we had a grass type move on this Cherubi. I'm going to swap to Trevenant. Tyrion. I need to call them by their nicknames. That's the whole point of nicknaming them, is that you grow attached to them. So we're going to send out Tyrion here. He tanks that easy, easy. And we'll heal back off with Horn Leech as well. One shot. There should be some good XP here. $243 split XP. That's massive. Level 7. Jamie grew to level 6. Jamie grew to level 7. Learned growth. Claydol. Ground Psychic. We do have Astonish, which is super effective, so we'll just use that. Oh. Our Trevenant is pretty strong, honestly. I called him Trevenant again. Grove. Do I want Grove? No, I don't want Grove. Yeah, give up on it. Now, when it comes to what kind of Pokemon I like, there's a fine line. I like some of the really cool, big-looking guys, like that Mega Blastoise, but I also love some of the cute ones, like Cherubi, Piplup. Okay, yeah, we'll lead with Jamie. Sceptile. It's all grass types. Not sure what's going on. Can we beat a Sceptile? He's going to be strong. Let's just start tackling, see what happens. He does 4 damage with quick attack. And we do a little bit more, so we should win this. He's lowering our defense. Absorb. It's going to stall it a bit. Doesn't get much back though. 1 HP. Wow. Ooh, that was a big tackle. Crit. That's my Jamie. So currently my whole team is weak to like fire, flying, ice. We are pretty vulnerable until we get some more coverage. Paralyze heal. Okay. These are randomized as well, these random Pokeballs. So we have the potential of finding a Master Ball at any point. Hey! How's it going, Carl? Have you been using your Dex Nav and perfecting your sneaking skills? Nope. I hope you already checked out the Dex Nav's detector mode. It reacts to Pokemon in the area, so it's really handy. Okay. Ah! Look up there. Check them out, Carl. Look at the beautiflies. Those were beautifly, weren't they? I'll have to check my dex nav later to be sure. But wow, we already made it through Route 102, huh? I guess it's really true that time flies when you're with a friend. Oh, look, there's Petalburg already. Carl, your dad, he's the gym leader in Petalburg City, isn't he? Maybe I should try to take him on myself once I train up my Pokemon a bit more. Guess I'm off then, Carl. Let's meet up again sometime. I also randomized some of the shops in the game, I know that. So we can see some interesting shops. I'm not sure if this first one will have anything different or not. Because the very first shop we went in was normal. It could just be the special shops, I'm not entirely sure. Had a little play around with the randomizer settings. Can I, yep, there we go. No, that looks pretty normal to me. Thank you, good sir. Not bad, it was a good battle. Thank you, sir. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you're a bit stronger. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna do special training with my Pokemon, then I'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman. Why, if it isn't Carl? So, you've finished moving in? I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't stand around out here talking. Do you want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. You know, I sure was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. I see, you're making a good start on your team. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Carl. Now that's something to look forward to. Excuse me, I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Aren't you? You're Wally, right? Yes, I'm supposed to stay with my relatives in Verdant Turf Town for a while. But I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I've never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can. I see. Carl, you heard all that, right? You go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here. I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. Wally received Zigzagoon. Oh wow, your Pokemon, sir? I'll give you a Pokeball too, so give it your best. Thank you, Mr. Norman. Carl, you will come with me, right? He's all shy, how cute. Carl, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please stay there to watch and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! So this is the catching tutorial for the game. Which is ironic because we're teaching him. Zigzagoon, everyone's favourite HM slave. And Ralts is very cool. Both Gallade and Gardevoir look very cool. And Ralts is cute. And Curlier isn't bad either, which is pretty rare. Most middle stages can look pretty awkward half the time. So he can catch his Ralts, but I can't get my Kyogre. Doesn't feel fair, does it? I did it! It's my own Pokemon. Thanks so much, Carl. Let's head back to the gym. So, did it go well? Yes, it did, thank you. Let me give you back your Pokemon, sir. I don't know why that seems so weird to say. And you, Carl, thank you so much for coming with me. It was all thanks to you that I was able to catch Ralts. My very own Ralts. I will always, always treasure it. Oh, I know. It's not much of a thank you, but Carl, will you let me see your Pokénav Plus for a second? Okay, that and there. I read in a book how you can use the Pokénav to take care of your Pokemon and train them. And there's even supposed to be this thing called PSS where you can meet up with other trainers and battle friends and more. I've wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long and do all those kind of things together. So I've had all these kinds of apps installed on my Pokénav Plus for ages. Embarrassing, huh? I'm going to try my best together with Ralts. You do your best too, Carl. Oh, but my mum's waiting for me. I've got to get going. I hope we'll meet again, Carl, and you too, Mr. Norman. That boy will be worth keeping an eye on. But for now, Carl, if you want to become strong as a trainer, listen to my advice. First head for Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders as well. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. I'm sure we'll battle one day. But that will only be after you become stronger, Carl. This early story is riveting stuff. I'm certainly not bored. But we get a new encounter here, so time for the fun part again. I'll lead with Jamie, because he's my weakest Mon currently. A Smoochum. Okay. Now, we are weak to it. It's Ice and Psychic, I believe. It is a little baby. But... and we crit it. And we crit it. Okay. So... Tyrion and Jamie are deciding we're only having 2 Lannisters and an Unsullied. We're not having anything else. That's unfortunate. I actually don't mind Smoochum. It's nice to have the coverage, like I said. Ice and Psychic moves, it gets Confusion, Icy Wind, that kind of thing. It is very squishy, as you've just seen. Shellos. Okay. Water. Don't forget it has ground type yet. We'll just tackle this a couple of times. Very good. And Zangoose, that's normal type. So we're going to swap to Tyrion here, because he won't be able to affect us. And then we'll hit him with the Horn attack. Horn Leech, that's it. That is some big damage. Wow. Tyrion is very strong. Tyrion level 9. And Grey Worm level 9. Razor Leaf. Ah, beautiful. Finally a good move for our Grey Worm. I was about to say Leafeon, but gotta use the nicknames. I have actually randomized the trainer names as well, so that's something fun you can look out for. That guy normally battles you. Interesting. In the non-remake version, at least. We'll take the berries. So now that we've got Razor Leaf on our Leafeon, our... not Leafeon, on our Grey Worm, we just need Jamie to learn a move and everyone will have a decent move then. Grey Worm, let's test out your new move. That's some nice damage. Crit as well. Attack fell. Can we still... Ah, full restore. Of course. Why not? These rich kids always have full restores. Okay, it's going to take 3 of those now, unless we crit again. Unless... It might even be 4. That looked like it did less. Get the high roll. Come on. Nice. That's a lot of XP. Holy moly. And that was a lot of money. 960. We're going to swap to Jamie here because we're going to get a new encounter. Hopefully we can catch this one. It's been a while since we caught one. There is a ball over here we can get. I'm actually sneaking. Didn't know that I could. Moonstone. So that's for certain evolutions. Maybe we'll use it later on, who knows? Our encounter is... Krabby. Okay, it's water type. It would help us against our fire weakness. He's more of a physical attacker than a special attacker though. So that bubble wouldn't be doing much. I believe there's a move called Crab Hammer, which is a physical water moves. I think it's a move, signature move, that's the word I was looking for Krabby. We should be able to catch him, surely. Okay. So, nickname for this guy. He is a water type. And Game of Thrones Salt and Sea is what they say. We're gonna call this guy... Look, I don't mind Krabby, but this guy's gonna be called Theon, because he's the only... Is it Greyjoy? Is that his name? I don't know. The only one of those that I can think of. But I do not like this character at all, and I think that's the general consensus for him. It's kind of intentional. Amulet coin, that is very lucky to find that. Wow. So for those that don't know, an item to be held by a Pokemon, it doubles any prize money received if the holding Pokemon joins a battle. So we'll give that. He's holding a Dreadblade. Boost Dark type. We don't have any Dark type moves just yet, but that could be very useful. We're getting a bit more of a team now. We're going to have to train our newly acquired member up, Theon. That's why I've given him the amulet coin to hold. So the next objective is to beat the next gym in Petalburg. So there tends to be a theme with Pokemon games. You go to gyms where you have to train, catch Pokemon, go to gyms, get the badges, go to the elite ball, etc, etc. And then there's a side story, which we haven't really got into yet. I've been poisoned. Not great. Not ideal. That's 5 damage I took from the move and then poison. Poison sting. That did 4. Poison did 2. Oh, it's kind of risky. Don't know if I want to risk it. But he might poison my other team members is the problem. And it's super effective against them. I'm going to potion. We're not going to risk anything. We'll play it safe. Potion and finish him off with Vice Grip. 4 damage from Astonish, 2 from Poison. So we would have lived, but we'd be on 1 HP. Vice Grip. 1 more of those. Poison Sting. Okay. Mud Slap. Oof. Okay, we're good, we're good. We win those. Theon has won his first battle. Probably ever, because he is useless. Okay, we want to swap out Ordino. This is... I want to say it's Fairy. Now, I've not played many of the new games, so I'm not very clued in on what is good against Fairy or not. And what Fairy's good against. I don't really know. We're just going to switch to Tyrion, because he's strong. Pound. Okay, that was a good switch then. Just hit a Horn Leech, see how much damage it does. Yeah, that would be good enough. That was a lot of XP. Ooh. Wow. Good XP for Theon as well, yeah. He's caught up already. Look at that. Level 9. Armoldo. Armoldo is Bug Rock, I want to say. This means this should damage him normally. Bug would resist grass, but Rock is weak to grass, so this should damage normally. We'll see. Yeah, good damage. Ah, okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is time. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, if you could leave a like and subscribe, that would be very much appreciated. And I'll see you tomorrow with another one. For now, goodbye.